Hey kids, it's Mr. Fly here, hope you're well. Now, if you've been watching my channel of late, you may know that I've been having a bit of a thinning out of the fleet, a bit of a move around of motorbikes and changing stuff. And the last new bike that I bought, well, new to me, was a couple of weeks ago, and it was this here BMW R1250 GS Triple Black. I'm absolutely loving it, and obviously I'm still in the novelty phase, but lucky am I, because another new bike has turned up. The GS is all very well, and it's like a penknife, it does everything well, but I wanted something a little bit more exotic. I think this one might fit the bill. So, welcome back to the channel and to yet another bike reveal. How lucky am I to be revealing two new bikes in 2 weeks? So, I won't keep you waiting too long. I wonder whether you guessed right. Lots of people on the last video said what they thought the bike might be. People said possibly a multi-strada, but that didn't make sense because I had the GS. Some people said street triple because I love a Triumph and I need something naked. Lots of people said maybe you need something a bit exotic. I agree. And said things like the Street Fighter V2. Not that one. Anyway, without further ado, let me show you what I've got. Check that beauty out, folks. It is a Ducati V4S Street Fighter. What an absolute beauty. Now, unfortunately, it's absolutely tipping it down outside, as I say, hence the raincoat, so I'm not going to be riding it at the moment. But I did ride the Street Fighter V4 when it first came out in it was a 2020 model, or 2021 model year, I think was the first time it came out. I rode it about 4 years ago. I absolutely loved that bike. It's come on a little bit since then. It's had some tweaks. This, as I say, is a 2024 model, and this one is an ex-demo machine from On Your Bike up in Aylesbury. So I'm the first owner of it, but it's not absolutely brand spanking new, because of course the 2025 model is out now. Now, I actually think I prefer this to the 2025 model. The 2025 model's got bigger wings on the front. This has got the biplane wings. The 2025 one's got them that are much wider, and I think, and the front's been redesigned a little bit, and I think it's become a little bit of a caricature of itself, a bit like the Panigales did. I really love the look of the original Panigales, and my old 899 I think is the best of all Panigales looking wise, well, one of the best anyway, whereas I think now they've become sort of bloated and almost again like a caricature of a sports bike. They're still lovely, but not quite as nice as they were. So for me, this is the best Street Fighter, and particularly in this lovely grey colour. I can't remember what the official colour is, but I think it looks absolutely lovely. I know I've previously said if you're going to have a Ducati, you have to have it in red, but when I saw this one at the dealer, I just thought, you know what, that looks super mean. I really, really love that. One of the things I certainly like about this outgoing model is the single-sided swing arm. Now, I know now the 2025 model has the double-sided swing arm, and that makes much more engineering sense in terms of stiffness and lightness, in fact, but I think for somebody like me who's really using this bike as a bit of a pose machine, then the single-sided swing arm is absolutely beautiful. This is the V4S, so it's got all the good blingy stuff. So it's got, you may have noticed, the Marchesini forged wheels, nice and light, and I love the little red bit on there as well. It's got Brembo style lemurs on it. It's got the Öhlins electronic suspension front and back. It's got an Öhlins steering damper as well. It's an absolutely, well, it's a weapon of a bike. It really is an amazing bit of kit. I'm just absolutely gutted that I'm not going to be able to go and ride it today because the weather's so bad. Typically, I'm recording this on, what day is it? Tuesday. Typically, tomorrow, Wednesday, when I'm going to upload this, hopefully it's going to be dry, and it's going to be dry for a few days. So I will bring you a video of me riding this for the first time in the next week or two anyway, and let you know how I get on with it. But I thought it was worth just looking back at what I said about this bike when I originally rode it back in, when it was launched in 2021-ish. I borrowed one of these, a red one, for a couple of weeks, and I kind of, well, I absolutely gushed about the bike, and ever since then it's been niggling away in the back of my mind. Here's a few clips to remind you what I said about it. Right, here we go then. Oh yeah, this is lovely. I'm in love with this thing already. I've ridden it, what, all of a minute, and I'll tell you why, because it's so comfortable. The seat on here is one of the most comfortable Ducati seats I've ever sat on in my life. It feels properly padded. Now, the Panigale that I know and love is not, it has to be said, a comfortable bike by any means, but this absolutely is. But when you see it in the flesh, and I know lots of other people have said this before, and it sounds a bit like VS, doesn't it? But it's not. It looks so much better in the flesh. The rest of the bike is such high quality. It's just a beautiful bit of kit. They've made it really nicely in terms of its quality and feel, and like so many other Ducatis, it just feels properly like Exotica. Now, this bit of road is usually very, very bumpy, so it's a great test of the suspension on here, and it does feel plush, I have to say.
Having said I don't normally spot the difference with things like upgraded suspension, this is so much plusher than the V2 Panigale I just rode down here on about half an hour ago, where I wouldn't have been able to speak on camera because it was so bumpy. Yeah, that suspension is really, really lovely. Fueling seems absolutely lovely. Ducati have done such a good job of sorting out the fueling on the bikes now at slow speed. 5 years ago, riding slowly around here on a Ducati would have been quite difficult. Wait for it, thank you. Whereas now it's just no drama at all. Smooth as you like through here. This bike has got 90% of what the Panigale has got, except for the lovely looks. But it's so much more practical, it's so much more of a joy to ride, it's just comfortable. Well, it's just lovely, all the things I just said. And it's one of the very few bikes that I've had to borrow where I thought, you know what, this is a bike I'd like to own. Alright, so we're out of town. Let's just give it the beans. Hey! Wow. What a lovely bike. The handling reminds me almost like, it's almost Supermoto-esque. It's a really nice place to be. I'm liking this a lot. I'll tell you what, I'm very lucky being a YouTuber, a motorcycle YouTuber. I get to ride all the latest and greatest bikes. Not that many instantly grab me as being something really special, but this one has. I've been on it all of 10 minutes and I'm already thinking to myself, is it worth me trading in a few bikes and getting one of these? This is lovely. So easy to ride this bike, which leads me on to the top thing on my list, the top 5 things I love. Here we go, national speed limit again. I might have a chance to pop by these if I get a clear view. Watch out the behind. How's it looking? Yeah, here we go. What a machine, eh? Fantastic. It's lightweight, it's agile, it's just one of the best handling bikes, for me personally, that I've ridden. Of course I now hit loads of straight roads, but I just love the way this thing feels. It's one of those bikes you think where you want it to go and it just goes there. It's confidence inspiring on the tyres it's got. It's got bags of grip. It just flatters your riding.
So it's pretty clear I loved the bike back then. I just hope that I'm going to think the same about the bike now. As I say, I bought this without actually riding it. I've never done that before. I call that doing a Bruce, buying a bike without riding it. But you know, I trust my judgment from 4 years ago when I said that it was one of the best Ducatis I've ever ridden. And the reason why I went for this is because, number one, I wanted an exotic bike in the garage. Now that I've got rid of the Goldwing and I no longer have my Panigale, I wanted something that would just give me a sense of occasion every time I rode it. I'm pretty sure this is going to do that. And something that was comfortable and practical and that I was going to ride a lot. And if you watch those full videos back, I'll put links in the corner to those original videos. One of the things I did go on and on about was how comfortable this was. I said it was the most comfortable Ducati I'd ever ridden, and having just sat on it, it does feel pretty comfy. So I think it's going to be a bike that I'm going to want to ride, as opposed to my old Panigale that used to be a bit of a chore and do my back in, etc. So fantastic. Many of you will be thinking it's absolutely wasted on me for the sort of riding I do. This beast has 208 brake horsepower. I'm always saying you don't need more than 75 brake horsepower on the road, and I stand by that, but it's nice to have a bit more, isn't it, if you can? And yeah, I'm not going to be tapping into 208 brake horsepower. I'm not going to be making these wings do their downforce. They don't kick in till 150 miles an hour, and then you get 8 kilograms of downforce apparently from those biplane wings. I mean, it's an absolute nutter bike, but I think it looks lovely. I cannot wait to get to know it, put some miles on it, and yeah, I'm going to really enjoy this for the rest of this riding season and well beyond. I think, and I hope, this is going to be a keeper. I've got a really exciting garage now with my new GS, my Kawasaki Z900 RS, and this. 3 bikes that I love to ride. So yeah, looking forward to bringing you more on the V4S in due course. So what do you make of it? Do you think I've made a good choice? Were you right with your guesses, or have I made an almighty cock up? And I shouldn't dabble with bikes like that, me being somebody that just likes to poodle about on the lanes. Is it a waste of money? But anyway, be interested to hear your views. Anyway, that's it. No more bike reveals coming for some time, I hope, because hopefully I've made the right choices. But yeah, really looking forward to getting to know this bike with you over the next months and years. All right, that's it for now. Look forward to speaking to you again soon. Until then, this has been the Mist and Fly. Cheerio. Hey kids, Mr. Fly here, hope you're well. Now, if you've been watching the channel of late, let's do it again. So, welcome back to the channel, folks, and another bike reveal. How fortunate am I? Trust me, let's do it again. So, welcome back to the channel, folks, and another bike reveal. So, how fortunate am I? It is not lost on me how lucky I am to have the sort of bikes that I get to play with here on the channel. So, bear that in mind. Let's do it again. Did you guess right? Here's my new bike. Oh, overshot there. Now, this is a bike that I had, I've ridden, well, let's do it all again.